O genki desu ka? So this is Ask Helen Live, but today I'm not answering one of your questions because there's something that I want to talk about, and I wanted to talk about this so much with you that I'm doing this with no makeup on. I've just come back from my first experience of hot yoga, which was fantastic, and then I thought I really want to get on this live and talk with you about something that is on my mind, and I think it's on a lot of people's minds at the moment, and that's coronavirus. So here in Japan, and I'm sure in other countries as well, there is a lot of concern about coronavirus. A lot of people are really suffering. It's impacting people's businesses. People are really worried about this. And this concerns me because the more people get into fear, when we get into fear, and it's long-term fear, that causes stress. And the more we have long-term stress, the more it impacts our immunity, right? So our immunity to disease decreases, which makes us more susceptible to disease. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an expert in that particular area, but this is something that I know is true. Fear, long-term, causes stress, and that impacts our immunity system. People get sick. This is a huge cause of disease around the world, is people's stress. So the more that we are watching the TV, the more that we are talking about how terrible everything is, and the uncertainty, and continuing that fear, perpetuating that fear, the worse it's making the situation. So there's a phrase that I really like, and that is life is 10% what happens and 90% how you respond to it. And to me, that is definitely the case right now. We can't do anything about coronavirus. It's out there. It's a fact. What we can do, though, is look at how we are going to react to that and how we respond to that. And are we going to get into that fear, or are we going to look at, okay, what can I do? What can I do to look after myself? What can I do to do something for other people and to be uplifting? And hi, Terry, I'm just having a little bit of a rant about coronavirus, which is a big problem over here in Japan and in other countries as well. So focusing on what we can do rather than getting into the fear part of it. Yay, thank you. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. So, and you know, I'm not saying like I'm totally perfect, I'm beyond this, because I went into this fear yesterday. It's natural for us as human beings. The reptilian part of the brain, the oldest part of the brain, is for our survival. So we're always looking out for what's dangerous in our environment. How can I survive? And I did start to have a little bit of that yesterday. I started to have those thoughts about, what's going to happen with the economy? What's going to happen if people are getting sick? And it started to come up a little bit, but then I recognized it. I recognized that my thinking was not being helpful. And I also realized that I needed to take some time to look after myself so that I can then support people and help people and do my best to be uplifting for people as well, which is part of the reason why today I found a new hot yoga studio, and I went along and tried that because I wanted to make sure I'm looking after myself so that I can take care of other people. So here is my message for you, and that is to focus on what you can do to take care of yourself so that you're helping your own immune system in this situation. Of course, you know, you can do all the preventative measures, washing hands, all of those things. Definitely keep doing that, and take care of how you are feeling too, because that is going to have a huge impact. And then what else can you do to help other people? Excuse me. And that's what I'm also thinking about now too, is how can I help other people? How can I uplift other people? And I'm going through some ideas right now, maybe making some changes to some of the plans I had for the next couple of weeks so that I can do that. I would love to know your thoughts on this. So I would love it if you would comment. 日本語でも大丈夫ですよ。Also, please do something for me. Give me a heart or a thumbs up or whatever it is, so that I know that this has been meaningful for you. And if you think it's valuable for your friends, your colleagues, please also share this video so that we can start to uplift a little bit and help to support people through this tough time. All right. Oh, I feel like I'm going to start crying now. I feel a bit emotional with this all. Yeah, heartfelt message to you today. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Bye.